Is womanhood a costume that can be appropriated?
No.
So anyone can access womanhood?
Yeah.
Okay. You're lying to yourself and lying to other people that you could become something other than what you are born. And that you're at war with your own biology. You're at war with your own wants and interests, no matter how hard you try to convince yourself otherwise.
What's up, beautiful people of YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. My name is Elaru, your host, and today I'm back with another amazing video to check out with you guys. This is called Kirk destroys pro-trans pierced face leftist. You know the drill, guys. We talk less and react more. Let's check this one out.
What is a woman?
As we know it now, sex-wise, a woman is someone with the XX, a female is someone with the XX chromosome. A woman is someone who socially presents and is identified as a woman.
So you think an XY chromosome can become a woman? Is that right?
Yeah.
At what point do you become a woman? Is it with makeup? Is it surgery? Is it a hormone level? Like, when is womanhood like you are now a woman?
It's achieved differently through, like, for different people. But again, you achieve womanhood when you reach that social status of it becomes, like, wrong almost in all situations to refer to yourself as a man.
Got it. So if you trick enough people into believing you're something you're not, then it becomes true.
I think trick is a weird word to use.
Well, because you're camouflaging and disguising what you really are. Is womanhood a costume that can be appropriated?
No.
So anyone can access womanhood?
Yeah.
Okay. You're lying to yourself and lying to other people that you could become something other than what you are born. And that you're at war with your own biology. You're at war with your own wants and interests, no matter how hard you try to convince yourself otherwise. What is a woman?
A woman, you know it when you see it, you know? It's like, if I look, she looks like a woman, she looks like a woman, she looks like a woman, she looks like a woman. It's the way you express yourself. So, like, all these, it's the way you express yourself.
So, if you basically, womanhood is a costume.
I'm not saying that, no.
No, it is. Yeah, if you're able to wear the right stuff and just assume the identity, you can appropriate womanhood. Is that correct?
No.
So this is where you are playing into this narrative that gender exists. We reject that paradigm completely because gender has led us to this place that your own personal self-expression matters to your core identity. And again, that means nothing. Infinite personalities, no genders, two sexes. And we must live in reality, not in the delusions of the heads of people that want us to accommodate their fantasy.
Why are more far-right hate groups such as the Proud Boys and stuff like that going for Trump specifically?
Why is Iran for Kamala Harris? I don't know what the question is.
Nazis like Trump, okay.
Do you know who Richard Spencer is? Do you remember that name?
No,
The white supremacist. You know he just endorsed Kamala Harris and voted for Kamala Harris? David Duke, you know that name?
No, I do not.
Yeah, David Duke, the former leader of the KKK, also endorsed Kamala Harris.
Interesting.
So, but what do you think of Antifa?
Well, are you for fascism? Because that's what Antifa is.
Well,
So then,
no, well, hold on. Let me get this straight. How
because
can
Antifa is anti-fascist.
Well, that's their name, but in
Yes.
practice, they hunt people down and batter them and assault them.
do they?
Yes, like Andy No and like myself and many others that have been
Okay.
hunted down by Antifa in the past.
I mean, there are plenty of like crazy people out there on both sides. I just find it funny how more of those groups are going for him.
But again,
You know what I mean?
they're not, because look around you. This is your average Trump supporter is what you're surrounded by. Decent, amazing people that want a better country. You have one side that is trying to troll with whatever ridiculous stuff and interrupt me. You have another side that here wait patiently and ask questions. Which side wants civil dialogue and free speech? Why don't they come up to the front of the line and have a discussion? What are they afraid of?
I don't know. Maybe they don't like being in front of crowds. That's to each their own. I mean,
Yep, but maybe you should ask them. Thank you for your time.
I honestly can't seem to understand how not just gender as a whole, but womanhood. I really can't understand when it became a social construct. I really don't understand when it became a costume, a way of expressing yourself. Man. The way the first lady tried to differentiate between female and woman was hilarious, point blank hilarious, because she said a female is one who has XX chromosomes, but a woman is someone who socially identifies as a woman. You see, I honestly don't understand where all this is coming from. All this gender identity stuff. I really don't understand where it's coming from. And honestly, I think it's pure madness because gender and sex are the same. I don't know why they try to differentiate the two. And this whole gender ideology thing of you're a woman because you look like a woman, it's wrong. There are so many things that, make a woman apart from her looks. The looks happen to be, or happened because of all the madness that's happening now. I'm just going to use it in past tense. Looks happened to be the number one deciding factor on whether that is a woman or that is a man. But now, since there are a lot of people, according to Charlie, using the word trick, since there are a lot of people that are going around tricking other innocent people, then we really don't know who is who anymore. But there are some that you can see that it's quite obvious that this is a man masquerading as a woman. And in that instance, just as this lady said, when Charlie asked, when is womanhood achieved? And she said it's at that point when socially you feel like it's just wrong to be called a man. I don't understand that premise and I reject it. Because womanhood is not a costume. Manhood neither isn't a costume. But the emphasis isn't even on manhood here. The emphasis is on womanhood. Why is it so talked about? Why is it trying to be so twatted? Because honestly, to be a woman, there are basic things that run deeper than just your looks. You've got to have the XX chromosomes, as Charlie and biologists have put it. You've got to have a womb, You've got to be able to bear children. You've got to have mammary glands that produce milk and not the ones pumped full of silicone. You've got to have a nice figure and a nice shape. I've never really seen any of them with hips or straight fine legs or things like they're just certain simple things that you just know that okay, no, this isn't a woman. But because you're masquerading as one, it then becomes an offense if someone addresses you as what you really are. And just as Charlie said, we can't keep lying to ourselves. We can't keep affirming delusions because we want people that are mentally ill to be comfortable in their skin. What we should do is deny it and, of course, try to get them help because obviously they need help. It's a medical condition. And no one sees that because it's not full-blown madness. But that's basically it. Because this whole identity thing, it's disturbing. It's really disturbing. Because now, people they no longer even identify as just male or female anymore. They move on to animals, They have left the human realm. And people don't see anything wrong with it. Really, what is society turning into? What is society turning into? As funny as it is, it's really sickening. It's sickening. And the second guy, a womanhood is a way you express yourself. Nah. There's really, really, really something wrong somewhere. There's something wrong somewhere. Now the third guy, he was saying, why is it that all the hate groups on the right are the ones gunning for Trump? I could have asked the same question for the other side too. Because during the presidential elections, during their rallies, their interviews, we could see the people that were frequenting the rallies of the left. They were the radical leftists. They were the radical hate groups of the left. So, just as he said, because he did say one thing I agree with, there are, if I'm to use the word, radical people on each side, There are radical people on each side. That's a fact. And for the fact that they are radical, it means that that particular notion, they take it more to heart than the rest. And it just goes without saying that on either side, not just on Trump or on Kamala Harris' side, they are going to be gunning for their choice more strongly than anyone on the other side. And I do like the fact that he was disproven, because with the example Charlie gave, you see that the names he mentioned were not radical left-wing members. In fact, they were not even Democrats. People that they all associate with the right. They were the ones that endorsed the Democrat candidate then, Kamala Harris. So what does this say? What was his point? What was his argument? What does this go to prove? Absolutely nothing. Because in the end, it's not about right or left. It's just about who you want on that seat. Who do you support? Who has your best interest at heart? And I believe the main reason why the radical left were supporting Kamala way more than ever were because she had their interest at heart. And the reason why the radical right, according to him, would be supporting Trump is because they hate what the radical left is doing, and they want it gone. And the only man that can do that for them is Donald Trump. And as Charlie pointed out, your average Trump supporter is standing right beside you. So what is your point? But guys, please drop your 2 cents on this in the comment section, and please always leave a thumbs up for us at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.